2 in the Less Loneliness framework is invest in connection. Improve the strength of work relationships. One way to invest in connection among your team is to create a connectable culture where people feel comfortable to connect with each other. According to research, the mental health resource workers want most is a more open and accepting culture. Essentially, they want psychological safety, a place where they feel that one's voice is welcome with bad news, questions, concerns, half-baked ideas, and even mistakes. Teams can be lonely places. People can feel vulnerable and exposed if they believe their teammates don't support their ideas or appreciate their work. These interpersonal struggles intensify for remote workers who lack the support of a nodding ally across the table in a meeting. It's challenging for leaders to create psychological safety because by virtue of their role, they have power, and power is a barrier to psychological safety. In order to counterbalance the weight of their powerful role, leaders have to go out of their way to intentionally and strategically build psychological safety. When workers feel psychologically secure and protected, their need for belonging is fulfilled, and thus loneliness is lessened. Leaders who create psychological safety among a team also reap 12% increase in productivity, 27% reduction in turnover, and 40% reduction in safety incidents. If you lead others, here's one way to create a sense of psychological safety on your team. Speak last. When leaders share their thoughts about a topic and then ask for the team's opinion, it's too late. By speaking first, leaders undermine the dialogue and thwart creativity because the team will be less likely to volunteer any ideas that conflict with the leaders. The skill of holding your opinion to yourself until everyone has spoken provides leaders with the authentic and unbiased thoughts of the team, and it provides team members with the feeling that they are heard and valued contributors. Once leaders start speaking last, they create more space for their team to have a voice. In fact, teams where a manager spoke 80% of the time or more were less successful than teams who practiced turn-taking during discussions. Psychological safety exists when team members feel they have the opportunity to speak in roughly equal proportions to their peers. When the expectation is for each team member to share before the leader does, team members have equal opportunity to have their voice heard during a meeting. Psychological safety is the wellspring workplaces need to repair and refresh workers who are struggling with loneliness.